Check, check, check. Good morning. Check, check, check. Can you tell me if my mic is on? Can you see if it's in the on position?
Turn towards the light a minute this way. Yes, it's on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Good morning. Let's get settled in. Get going. All right, let's get going. All right, step your feet wide. Let's come down. Bring it up. Reach your hands up high. And one more. Down. Reach up. High. Good. Relax it down. Over to the side. So sweep up and over. And relax. And up and over. Other side. And release it down. Come on up. Release it down. Other side. Come on up. Good morning. And release it down. We're going to step one leg back. So stepping one leg back. Split leg stance here. Little lunge. And you're going to reach that arm up. And over you go. Good. Come on up and release it down. We're going to switch it out. Nice big lunge. Sweep your arm up. Arch over. Good. Come on up. Release it down. We'll do one more each side. Sweep your arm up. Arch over. Come on up. Release it down and to the other side. Sweep that arm up. Reach for the corner. Come on up and release it down. So you'll step your legs back, split leg stance, and come on down. And we're going to switch our legs. So I like just to step forward and step my other leg back. It's the easy route. And bring your leg forward. Indeed, where is Lee? And switch your legs out. And come forward and your other leg back. All right, we're going to step the legs forward. Feet are parallel to each other. Forward fold. If you want to drop your head, you can drop your head. Bend your knees. Look forward. Come on up. Step it out. We're going to do the shoulder to the knee. So come across. And up and move to the other side. And come on up. Do one more each side. And let's move to the other side. And come back to center and press yourself up and walk your legs in. So we're going to move down onto the mat. We'll be on our back. Try a long body stretch first. And lower down. Reach your arms up. So you're stretching from your toes to your fingertips. And take one knee in and the other knee in. Give yourself a hug. Rock it from side to side. Yes. Okay. And you're going to release your knees. You're going to set your feet to the floor. Hands are out, palms down. We're going to drop the knees. Drop your knees towards me. Breathe and relax into the muscles. So you're sending that breath into the muscles so they become soft and pliable. And inhale your knees to center and exhale your knees away from me. And inhale to center. Exhale, drop your knees. And inhale back to center and exhale other side. Nicely done. Inhale your knees back to center. Walk your feet up towards your bottom. Bring your hands in closer to your body. They can certainly be off the mat, and you can use your hands and your arms to press into the floor. We're going to peel your bottom up off the floor, come up into a bridge pose. Feel your knees moving away. Bottom is slightly gripping. And release. So we're not lowering down like one vertebra at a time. We're coming up and down like a plank. So again, lifting up and setting down. Very good. Bring your hands up behind your head, lightly cradling your head. We're going to do chest lift here. So your bottom stays lowered down. You lift up, look over the top of your knees. Now lift up higher. And then lower down, but not all the way. So you can feel your back on the floor, your neck and your head stay up, lifted. Now lift up and lower down. And lift up and lower down. Let's do a few more of these, warming up the abdominals. And let's try one more. Nicely done. And keep your hands behind your head. And we're going to lift the leg that's closest to me up to tabletop. And tap the toe to the floor and lift. So you feel a different set of muscles beginning to work. And one more. And set it down, and you're going to lift your other one up into tabletop and tap that toe to the floor. So you have two more. Beautiful. Now keep that leg up. Engage your core, lift your other leg up. Now you're going to tap your leg closest to me and then tap the other one. So you're alternating the toe tap. All right. And set them both down. And we're going to come back up, chest lift, and you're going to bring a knee up. So you're going to bring a knee up and you're going to cross over to it and set it down and move to the other side and set it down. Nicely done. Over to the side, over to the side. Okay, this is the last set right here. Go to the other side. Nicely done. Lower yourself down and remove your hands from behind your head. So your hands are going to come back down. We're going to move back into that bridge. So walk your feet toward your bottom. Lift your bottom up. Lift your back up off the floor. Now take your hands and tuck them underneath so you get a nice lift here. And we're going to move into the same leg work. So you're going to take your leg that's closest to me, lift it up, and tap it down. Lift it up. Tap it down. So we're trying to keep the hips stable. And we're going to go to the other leg. So set your foot down, lift up your other leg. All right, set it down. You're going to go back to your leg that's closest to me. Now take that foot up to the ceiling. And you're going to drop it down and kick it up. If you point when you go down and then flex when you come up, you get a better stretch off the back of the leg. One more. Good. And set it down. Lift the other leg up. And we're going to drop it down. Flex your foot, kick up. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And set it down. Press your bottom up a little bit higher. Release your hands from underneath your back. And nicely lower down. Good job. So grab your knees, and we're going to rock and roll along the spine. So you can grab the tops of your knees, the backs of your knees, and we're going to roll. Try one more. Good. All right, let's get that ball. And you have your weights. All right, so you're using the ball for some support. You're going to come back down, and you're going to lift yourself up. So you can use, if you're a beginner, you can use your hands to the sides of your thighs, the tops of your thighs. You can reach. You can add a little bit of a challenge. Nicely done. Keep going. Don't forget to use your breath. Let's push a little bit more. And there you go. All right, so now we're going to go into cross body. So you're going to come across and come up and tap. All right, push a little bit more, or 5, 4, 3, there's 2, And here's one, and we're going to go to the other side. So you've got the back of your hand, your arms up, you're coming back, tap, come across, and reach that for that knee. You look at Cindy. Cindy has really great extension. Now look at Tim. Tim's making an alteration. He's helping by lifting the leg up. Do whatever you got to do. And if they feel good, move to something that does. And we'll pick you back up in a bit. You see Lori. Lori's got her hand weight. Go, Lori. Okay, let's go for 5 more. Here's 5. Here's 4. 3. There's 2. Good job. And 1. All right. How'd that feel? All right. So take your ball and put it to the side. We're going to come down onto our back. Bring your legs up into tabletop. And we're going to send the legs out. So the legs are going to go out and bring them in. Now imagine you have like a hand tail under your bottom. And I'm going to come along and try to snatch that hand tail out from your bottom. So you're trying to keep your bottom very, very heavy. Send your legs out and bring them back in. So we're avoiding that arch in the low back. Out and in. And out. Good. And in. And out. And in. Out. And in. One more. Out. And in. Leave your legs there. Now sweep your hands up like you're taking a hat off. Reach your arms out and then sweep them around. So I have to make a little bit of adjustment with my ball here. All right, so you come up, sweep, come up, and sweep around, okay? All right, now try lifting the head up, looking down at the legs, and sweeping around. Up, and sweeping around. Now we're going to try the 2 together. So we're going to go out and back in. Make sense? Out and back in. Out and a back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. Try one more. Out, back in. Hug it out. Everybody okay? All right. I'm okay. All right. All right. So let's come on to our side. You have your ball. So we'll move into some legs here. And we're going to do kicks. So you're going to kick forward and kick back. So your leg comes back and flex, come forward and point and move back. So the flex helps you get a better stretch again across the leg. Kick and point. Kick and point. Kick, point. And keep it out. And bring it back in. And we're going to lift. Now let's go circle. So you're circling. All right, and now we're going to go opposite direction. All right, now you're going to bring that leg in and set it down, and we're going to work on the inner thigh on the bottom leg. So first you're going to lift and lower. Simply lift and lower. Okay, now we're going to go circles. So circle. And reverse the direction. All right, now we're going to try a square. So you're going to try to draw a square with your legs. So you're going to go forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down. Let's do two more. Last one. Yep. Now we're going to go opposite direction. So go back, lift up, go forward, down, back, lift, forward, down, back, lift, forward, down, one more, back, lift, forward, down, and relax. So, come on. You're into amoeba shapes? All right. Amoeba. All right. So, find a comfortable position. I got good laughs from Joe over there, from Bob. All right, so we're bringing the leg back and flex, kick, point. Flex, kick, point. All right, we're going to come out, hold the leg out. All right, and bring it over and lift and lower. So it's more of a challenge if you bring your leg up the height of your hip than if you like swing, because I can swing my leg up high. Stay here. You can take a weight and put it on your thigh. Look how everybody jumped on that. All right, we'll move into circles. And switch directions, so reverse. Not even a All right, now we're going to bring that leg in. Yeah. And we're going to work the inner thigh of the other leg. So you're going to lift and lower. All right, let's try some circles. As Cindy was saying, an amoeba. And let's reverse the direction. Oh, I would like margaritas and chips and dip. Somebody going to bring it on over? I'd like Cadillac margarita on the rocks, please. All right, my darlings, now bring it in and we're going to draw a square. So you're going to come forward, lift, leg back, down, forward, or maybe more like a rectangle. Down, lift, down. This is your last one in this direction. Okay, now we're going to change directions. You're going to go back, lift, forward, down, back, lift, forward, down. My goodness, back, lift, forward, down. Here's things I could have never done when we first started. Back, lift, forward, down, and whew, okay. So we're going to come on back. Put the ball between the ankles or the feet. And we're going to send the legs out. Now, for this one, you can use a weight. Your hands can be here. You can bring your arms up. You can use the triceps here. But we're going to lift and lift. Oh, we know this one, right? Yeah. You heard of it? All right, so let's try a combo. I'm going to put this down for a minute. I'm going to keep my arm out here. I'm going to lift, and then I'm going to tuck. I'm going to lift and tuck. Squeeze the ball. When you bring it in, squeeze. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Keep going. Lift, squeeze. Let's go one more. Lift, squeeze. All right, come on up. Let's go the other side, shall we? Yeah, you felt it? All right. Aim to please, aim to please. All right. So I'm going to start with that tricep extension. I'm going to come down. I'm going to lift. Looking good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. One more like this. And then I'm going to set the weight down and we're going to try that combo. So arm is out. Lift. Good. Knee comes in. Squeeze. Lift. Oh, you better do the other one then. Even it out. Lift. Look at this. Lori putting us all to shame. Yep. And lift. And squeeze. Good. Lift. Squeeze. One more. Lift. Woohoo. Squeeze. Nicely done. Wowza. Okay. So I'm going to set that to the side for a moment. Or you can keep it. We're going to go into that perched on your forearms. And we're going to bring those legs up. Bring them down and circle. Hands, reverse. All right, come on up. Put that ball back behind you. All right, we're going to go cross body now. So we're going to go down, now lift. Put that smile on your face, y'all. Should I go get some lippy and just draw a big smile on my face? Last one on this side. Let's switch to the other side. Okay, so we're gonna go down, lift. Eight, good. When's who coming back? Who? Gary? Oh. You have 3 more. Last one. Ooh, nicely done. Better go get me one right now. Wait, Mama Maria. That way. Hi.
Fiber optics line, so our video quality will be much better. You want me to keep talking, Bob? Bob wants me to keep talking. Anyway, let's grab the ball. I'm going to give Deborah her 5-pounders. Okay, so we're going to go onto the ball. We're going to stretch our sides out. Laying over the ball. Nice and easy. Here we go. That bottom arm is there for support, not to push you up. Laying over the ball. Here we go. Just get a few seconds stretching here. You got it. And then come on up and do a side crunch. So as you come up and crunch, blow out. Keep those lower abdominals nice and tight. Four more, that'll make 10. One more. Now we'll go into the bonus round. So you can take both hands, lift them up. Yep, this is a bonus. One more makes 4. This is, whoops, don't get bucked off though. It's optional. Okay, as we're on that side, put the ball in between the thighs. You can hold your weight or just extend your arm out. You're gonna squeeze the ball, tighten the abs, and send it back out. Lying knee raises. So you're doing a crunch. I'll try not to blow too hard into the mic. Let's give that ball a squeeze as we raise those knees up. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. Now this last one, squeeze, hold, and crunch, and release. Okay, other side. You ready? Ready to flip on over. So laying over that ball. Extend the body long. Let's get a nice long stretch here. Just for a few seconds. And then we're going to come on up, side crunch, readjust your position over that ball for balance. Let's do 4 more. Tummy's tight. 2 more. Last one. Now the bonus round, optional. Both hands up off the mat or the ground, and now this is where balance over the ball is really important. 1 more. Okay, we're going to get that ball, put it in between the thighs, behind the knees, so it's not right on the knees. You can hold your weight, do a bicep, tricep, whatever you want to do with the arm, or just extend the arm and the hand out there. So we squeeze the ball as we do that abdominal crunch on our sides. Let's do 5 more. Last one. Squeeze and hold as if you're trying to pop the ball. You're crunching yourself up in a little ball. Like you can almost pretend you're one of those little pill bugs. And release. Laying on our back, get the ball in between the hands. We'll do those single leg kicks as we fully extend the body. Get as long and lengthy as you can be, and then we're going to take one leg and we're going to send the ball up towards the foot and then open, extending all the way back down. One leg on the one side for 10. So we're going to do 7 more. Three. One more. Switching legs, same thing. 10 times total. Four more. One more. Okay, put that ball in between the thighs again, below the knees. We'll raise those legs up. Kind of a tabletop position with legs. You can extend your arms and hands out to the side for balance. We're going to do the tail wag. So we're going to bring a hip out to the side up towards the bottom of our ribs and then back to center 10 times. So you're doing a side crunch and back to center 10 times total. So 7 more. It's not the legs that are doing the movement, it's the hips. The legs are following. Two more. Back to center. Opposite side, bring that other hip up, out to the side and in toward the ribs. Back down 10 times. Here we go. As you do the side crunch, breathe it out. 5 more. Two more. Last one. All right. From there, you can do the bridge with your feet on the floor. If you want to challenge yourself, put your feet on the ball. Now, once again, balance on the ball is very important. Send those hands and those arms out to the side for balance, and we're going to come up into a bridge. This one can really give you a cramp if your body's wanting to cramp anyway. And then lower it down. There you go. So modify it. Maybe don't go as high, or if it's just not working out well on the ball, then get the ball out of there and just do it off the floor. 2 more. 1 more. Now for a challenge, we're going to put 1 foot on the ball, raise 1 leg, and see if you can go up into a bridge, 1 leg pointed up towards the ceiling, and then back down, just maybe twice. Now that one is really talking to me saying, I'm going to cramp if you don't knock it off. Switch the leg out, other foot on the ball. We're just going to do it 2 times. Other leg goes straight up towards the ceiling. Raise the hips up, because you're really working those hamstrings. And that, they have a tendency to want to cramp anyway. There you go. That's it. All right, let's stretch it out. Grab behind the knees. Stretch out those hamstrings, bringing your knees up towards your chest. And then maybe a little side to side rocking. Yeah. Yep. All right. From there, we're going to go up on the ball. So we'll put that ball, center yourselves on the mat. So get up, however you get up on that ball. Once again, balance over the ball is very important. If it's in the right spot, it should be pretty easy just to balance there. Sending those legs straight, feet up towards the ceiling. Send the feet down, bend the knees back up towards your chest, and make the circle. Out, down, back up and around. Keep the abs, the lower abs especially, nice and tight. And then breathe through the circle. And one little challenge could be you could just sweep the toes across the top of the mat ever so softly. If your feet go down that far, or you can keep your range of motion higher up. We're going to do 1 more in this direction and then reverse. Bring the knees up to the chest and go in the opposite direction. Once again, you can do a little sweep as you touch your toes just briefly, like you're just brushing the top of the mat ever so slightly with your toes as they pass over the mat. Tighten the abdominals from hip to hip, down to the pubic bone, making that V. Let's do 2 more. One more. Right, from there, bend the knees, give them a hug. Take a nice big breath in and out a couple of times. And from there, we're going to move into the bicycle. So sending one leg out at a time, and then alternate. And the sit-ups, that's right. Gary likes to throw those in on us. So a sit-up would be, I guess, cross-body. You can do a little crunch and alternate, crunch, alternate. And that's really going to get you wobbly over the ball. Straight, Straight left lift with the chest. Or you can just bicycle those legs out. Let's go backwards. Remember when you were little and you could pedal backwards on your bike? I had one of those where it wouldn't do anything. It would just make that noise as the teeth are going through the chain, and you could spin it backwards and still go forwards. That's it. Okay, send those legs out straight. Crisscross. And vary the range of motion up and down. So I'm going to bring my legs and my feet down as I'm doing a crisscross, and then I'm going to bring them back up. So I'm going out wider. You can do it quicker and a shorter range of motion for the crisscross, or make it a lot wider crisscrossing. From the crisscross, let's do the flutter kick here. High up towards the ceiling is an option. Let's vary the height. So I'm going to go from high to low, doing the flutter kick, straight out, and then raise it back up, and then bend the knees, give them a nice big hug. Take a breath or two in and out. And then from there, scissors. Once again, the legs go straight up, feet towards the ceiling. Drop one leg down straight, bring it back up towards the other, as if your legs are a pair of scissors. Keep those abdominals nice and tight and breathe. Two more each leg. One more. Keep those feet up towards the ceiling, legs out long. We're going to do the leg circles down, out around the sides, coming back in, down the center. The size of the circle is up to you. You want nice, big, wide circles, medium, small. Check in with your body, see what agrees with your body at this moment. A nice, slow, controlled movement takes more strength, not using momentum to swing those legs around. Let's do two more in this direction, and then we're going to reverse. There you go, and reverse. That's it. Bring them together, up the center, out and around to each side. Abdominals are nice and tight. Let's do three more. One more. You got it. All right, put that ball out of there, laying on your back. Put the ball in between the thighs. We'll get a little inner thigh work here. So your legs, lower legs, can be in that tabletop position. Squeeze the ball. Make sure it's below the knees. Squeeze the ball and release. Squeeze and release. At the same time, tighten those abs and release. Now we're going to do four more. Two more. One more. You can leave the ball there. We're going to do a little rocking and rolling here. So grabbing behind the knees and then just rock and roll. Forward, gently back, forward and back. Kind of give that spine a nice long massage. Breathe through it. Make it smooth and flowing. Just a couple of more. You're laughing at smooth and flowing, Bob. One more. And sit up. I was rocking and rolling off of the mat. I was going to do a rotation here. Okay, from there, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Spread those feet out. And then reach the ball directly out to center. Lengthen, reach. Bring it back. Sitting up nice and tall. Go over, reaching towards 1 foot directly. And then bring it back. And back to center. Reach it out. Bring it back. Other foot. Bring it back. Let's do one more round of that. Center and back. Side and back. Center and back. Other side. Back. Center one more time. Set the ball down. Reach it. Roll it. Walk it. Walk it back. All right, here we're going to do a little side-to-side movement with the ball overhead. You have the ball centered in between your hands, over the top of your head on the ground. Let's take one hand with the ball, send it out across the floor, out to the side. Do a side bend, so you're gently lifting your upper body off the mat just enough to do a side crunch. Bring the ball to the side of the knee. Then straighten back up. Transfer the ball to the other hand and do a side crunch over. Touch it to the knee on the other side of your body. Bring it back to center. Let's do that a few more times. So side crunch. Lifting your body off the floor just enough to clear and be able to do a side crunch. And breathe. No, you don't want to do a sit-up. You only want to come up just barely, Lori, and as if you're bending over to the side, not sitting up and forward. It's literally over to the side. There you go. All right, now we're going to bring that ball directly up and towards center, in between the feet. You're not going to do a sit-up. Raise it up, go back to center. Now bring the ball over to one side. Now we're raising our upper body more off the mat. Raise it up, go back to center. Raise it up, go off to the other side. Let's do that a couple of more times. Center, back, towards one knee or 1 foot. One more. Okay. All right. Stay. I'm losing my little clips here. Maybe. Oh well. Okay. All righty. Let's go ahead and sit up. Yeah, I'm going to need to readjust this thing. Yeah. Got a little wild clippies going on. It is. It's all that movement up off the floor and back. Okay. Yeah, I need my hairdresser here. Give me one moment. Deborah, thank you. Okay. All righty, we're going to come on up, put that ball off to the side. Here we're going to bend the knees, do a plie, send the feet out. Knees are kind of out. Now let's breathe through it. We're bringing this to a close. All right, send those arms out side to side really wide. Send one arm up, the other down, side bend, but you're reaching ceiling to floor. Let the feet spread out. Come back, reach side to side. And other side. Reaching ceiling to floor. You got it. Side to side. Bring the hands palm to palm out in front of you. Reach. Lengthen those arms. Now open wide. And then palm to palm, reach. Lengthen those arms. Open wide. Bring those feet together. Bend the knees and gently move into a forward fold. Nice long stretch towards the feet. Kind of hang out here for a moment or two. You can allow your forehead to drop down towards the floor. You can touch the floor or above your ankles. Straighten one leg, keep the other knee bent. Straighten the other leg, bend the other knee. You'll intensify the stretch there. And then back and forth a couple more times. One more time each leg. Last time. Bend both knees. Rise on up. Send one leg back. One leg forward. Split leg stance. Raise one arm, the same side with that back leg. So back leg, same side arm, there you go. And do a side bend. Balance. And then straighten it up. Bring that arm forward and down. Hinge forward from the waist. Lengthen the back. Flat back. Both legs are straight. And then straighten it up. Switch those legs out. Send the other leg back. That same side arm as the back leg. Stretch that side bend over. And then bring it back up. Bring that down. Straight leg, split leg stance. And here we go, hinging forward, flat back, lengthen the spine. And then rise up. We're going to step those feet wide. Bring one shoulder down and across towards the opposite knee. And other side, same thing. One more time each side. Here we go. Last time, other side. Come to center. Take a big breath in. So we're going to sweep those arms down, out, up, and around. Big breath. And then breathe it out. Big breath in. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. And yes, thank you for joining us as we cover for Gary. All right, you're welcome.